Natural angle just to drop on the black to the same pocket. That's poor. That's very poor. Didn't hit that with any confidence or authority whatsoever.
No, it's very strange because he is one of the best scorers on a snooker table playing today. I mean, he can't fathom that one out.
One.
Ideally would have loved to have got through the gap there for the red that he's closest to on the right hand side, but not to be. Gone a little cannon, so change your plan. Now, we mentioned earlier today that the pack of reds was no good to go into because the pink was away, but not in this case. I mean, if he can knock this in, get on the loose red and back up for blue again, they're absolutely perfect to hit. Pink full ball. You'd fancy that, wouldn't you?
14.
Yeah. Big target.
15.
Doesn't look like there's any plants. There's two reds in the middle of the bunch, possibly going towards the left corner pocket, but I don't think anything like that's going to happen. Is he playing two cushions with top spin? Yep, top spin. Left hand side.
Yeah, shot before. He didn't quite get down the table far enough, did he,
20.
for the angle into the pink, which he would have been thinking he was going to play as his first option. And what an advantage this is if you can play left-handed and knock these in. Absolutely superb.
21.
If he's going to go round the table, round the bulk end of the table with a cue ball here, this needs to be cued so well. May just choose to drop the blue in, but looks to be a natural, just getting around the back of the three bulk colours. And here's look for the top spin here. You can see the top spin. He took a lot of waggles there, more than he normally does.
He had to regroup halfway through that shot, didn't he? He was so set to play it, and then you could see his brain ticking away and thought, no, not quite right. So another good pot required here. Keep the break going.
They're getting the middle of the pockets now, aren't they? And missed the century in the previous frame. Maybe a brave man to bet against it here. Only because it just looks like he's starting to get into the groove.
Yeah, he's getting into the groove and he can sense his opponent's not in one. So it's a good combination if you're Ronnie O'Sullivan. Not really played anything like today yet, Stuart.
No, he's looked intimidated by
33.
not only his opponent, but by the occasion and the atmosphere, which is strange because he's been around. World champion, as we've said.
But
that's what Ronnie O'Sullivan, certainly this season, John, seems to be doing to almost everyone in the game, intimidating
41.
them.
And there's no doubt about it, when you play him it is, but you've just got to remember what you're capable of. Easier said than done, I know, but that's the only way you're going to win, is if you keep doing your stuff.
48.
Nice situation for Ronnie here as well. the way these have opened up. You could play a cannon now if he wishes up
49.
into the pack. Stay on the loose red. He's got options. Certainly looking ominous for this frame for Stuart Bingham. Looks simplistic. I mean, that's a classic example of if you're making breaks, that's how you need to do it. Leave that red on the right hand side and get into the pack as early as possible, and then you split the pack up, make it easy for yourself. You know that red's there. No brainer when you're making a break around the pack. No one better than this man.
64. 65.
So it may have taken over an hour, this match, before it finally warmed up. These last two frames a lot more like it.
72. 73.
And what we've been seeing for most of the season, where Ronnie O'Sullivan's concerned,
78.
normal service is resumed.
Just stopped in his tracks there. He thought he was
86.
going to be hampered by the blue, but he's still in perfect position.
And I think if I was
87.
Stuart Bingham, I'd be heading off to the practice table for 10 minutes or so in the interval. Just get going. Hasn't had a lot of table time in the last two frames, obviously, but it's even when he's had chances, he's not looked anywhere
93.
near the usual standard he plays at. So it wouldn't be a
94.
bad idea to go and get his Q arm going.
There it is. That's what this packed crowd of Alexander Palace came to see.
101.
Flawless
107.
century break. Only once had to play that
109.
blue around the back of the baulk colours, but apart from that, the cue ball's been string-like.
112.
Yeah, and every ball is hitting the middle stitches in the leather, isn't it? No jaws involved here. It's accuracy of the highest quality.
116.
And he can sense weakness in his opponent, and he's jumped all over it.
121.
Second left-handed shot of the break. The other one was brilliant. That one a bit more
127.
straightforward, but right into the pocket again. And Ronnie O'Sullivan take it back. Fantastic snooker. That's what the fans came here to see today, and a wonderful century. And Ronnie O'Sullivan goes into the interval, leading by 3 frames to 1.